Back now with Fox Online. Have you ever been stuck in traffic? You kind of look over and you go, wow, there's a really, excuse me a moment, there's a really good-looking person. We draw crowds. And you want to know who that person is. Well, you can turn to the internet for that, flirtingintraffic.com, and with us, co-founder of it, Keith Scandone. Keith, we got the Flirtmobile behind us here. Tell us, step back here. Tell us, first of all, who's in there?
This is Malin. This is actually one of our featured flirters. She's actually here in New York. She's one of those that actually does not have a car, but it shows the opportunity. You can still flirt and create kind of social networking online, even if you don't have the Flirt ID.
Yeah, you call this the online flirting alternative. Tell us how it works.
Well, really, it's kind of like flirting in reverse. I mean, the ideal situation is really, instead of like most dating sites, it's really you kind of work off of somebody's virtual profile. Where in this case, you see what somebody's driving, you see what they're looking, what they look like, and then you can kind of you can contact them online and you can kind of flirt with them. Basically, it's based off of this bumper sticker on the back, which is an anonymous number.
Let's take a look at the bumper sticker. There it is.
And if you find somebody in traffic like Malin or anyone else, you can go to the site and you can put in their number and you can flirt with them. Again, it doesn't give their personal information, whatever they want to provide. It's an anonymous message as well that you send to them. You can block them. You can do shout-outs with one another. You can send a smile. It's really for those, one, that kind of have a short attention span and want to multitask.
And what's great is you get to meet the person ahead of time. You at least get to see the person ahead of time.
Absolutely. I mean, you get to see a lot of their habits, what they drive, if they smoke. I mean, if they blare their music. There's a lot of things that kind of tell them.
You got 12,000 members. What's your goal?
Yeah. To have a lot more is our goal, really.
Like a million?
Honestly, really, it's until people start connecting with one another on a more regular basis. We have members in every single state, but as you can imagine, it's really getting the word out there to everybody so they start interacting and making I almost look at it as a game, making it work from a flirting in traffic concept. The social networking aspect is very cool. They can go on and they can flirt without purchasing the sticker or anything else, but this is something that really makes sense.
And it works in the high-density cities like Orlando and Fort Lauderdale, the high-density singles cities.
Absolutely. And Southern California, actually, we have a lot of members as well.
Yeah, and everybody gets stuck in traffic in Southern California, my hometown, Los Angeles. How much does it cost to join this?
It actually doesn't cost anything. It's free to come up to get on the site, and if you want to purchase a sticker, it's $5, although there's also the alternative that you can just download a PDF, which is also free. Some people do that, and you can go to Office Max or something along those lines.
It reminds me of Richard Dreyfuss in American Graffiti. See Suzanne Summers in the Thunderbird, and his whole life has suddenly changed. It's a great concept. Keith Scandone, best of luck to you, co-founder of flirtingintraffic.com. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, coming up, we're going to have the latest on the PlayStation 3